Hi everyone, this is Christy with the Element Soap here in Dallas. So I wanted to come on really quickly and introduce today's video. It's a really special video for a couple of reasons. One, it is celebrating us reaching a milestone on the channel, which is 1,500 subscribers. Woohoo! So thank you to all of you for that milestone and helping us reach that. Number two, it is me making my first love when I first got into soap making, which is liquid soap. So I took an unorthodox entry, I guess, if you will, into soap making. Many people start out as newbies making bar soap. The first soap that I learned how to make from scratch was liquid soap because I prefer liquid soap. I'm not a bar soap user typically, but I have grown to like it over the years, but I still really prefer liquid soap. So that's what today's video is going to be. Really quick disclaimer though, today's video is showing how I make my typical liquid soap batch from scratch. It is an advanced soap making method called high temperature hot process, or HTHP. If you ever see that somewhere on a soap making video, that's what that stands for. High temperature hot process is a really quick way to get soap from start to finish. But because it is such a high temperature, we're talking above 200 degrees. I'm usually right at about 260, 270 when I'm soaping. It is quite volatile. So it is not for beginners. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot make it any clearer than what I just said. This is not a beginner-friendly liquid soap making video. So, on top of that disclaimer, we're going to add another disclaimer. The Element Bath & Body, nor any of its agents will be held responsible for any actions or anything that happens if you decide to follow along with this tutorial. I love you guys. I want you to stay safe. If you are a newbie and you have never made liquid soap before, this is not the video for you. You can watch it for when you get, some more experience, but this is not beginner friendly. So I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but I want you guys to understand how serious I am about this. This is not something to play with because you are still dealing with caustic ingredients and high temperature, very high temperature. So that can be a mix for nightmare if you don't take precautions. And even for seasoned soap makers, this can still be a bit unnerving. So that's what this video was going to be about. I'm not trying to chat your ear off, but I wanted to get that out there and stress how important it is for you to understand this is not a beginner friendly liquid soap making tutorial. I don't even have a crock pot anymore. That's what I would have used for a beginner soap making or liquid soap making tutorial. I may try my hand at cold process liquid soap making just for the fun of it to see how it goes. If I try it, I'll film it, of course. So without any further chatter, let's get into the video. Alright, I will see you guys on the other side. Peace. Okay, sorry for the moving. Just taking the lid off so you can see. This is about 30 minutes later. No additional heat, just the heat from the almost boiling distilled water. So we have a kind of jelly at the bottom, but it is dissolving. So it'll probably be a couple more hours or so before this is all completely dissolved. You'll still have a few little globs left in there, which you can scoop out and then re-dissolve or re-dilute. But I just let this sit until it has absorbed, or until the paste has dissolved as much as it can into the water. Alright, see you on the next one. Ooh. Peace. Okay everyone, it is the next morning. It's roughly 12 hours later. I tried to stay up and wait for this, but yeah, I got tired. So 12 hours has not been disturbed, or roughly 12 hours. It has not been disturbed. And so this is what we have. And I will probably have to focus because my camera is very old and does not autofocus during recording. So, okay. So this is where we are. As you can see, the paste is dissolved. It's a nice viscous liquid. There is still a teeny bit of paste. Oh, that's way out of focus. There's a teeny bit of paste left on the end of the whisk here. And there are a few little bits that are floating around in the... Again, you can scoop those out, strain those out, and then re-dilute if you choose. But it makes a super thick, naturally thick, viscous liquid.